Hello everyone, it is Karynjean. Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate your time and attention. If you are not a subscriber already, if you would subscribe, I would really appreciate that too. And we're picking up where we left off. I had put little bits of clear, I had made this journaling card, and when I just went to get the cable for the phone, the charging cable, it gotten into, when this was wet, anyway, it got there, and then I had to pull it off, and I ripped it up, and so who the heck knows what I'll do with that. Something, maybe nothing. I'm doing well. Today is Wednesday, the something of September, I don't know, September 28th, I think, if that's a Wednesday, 2022. I want to finish this journal. We did that last time, which I really like. It looks pretty. Yep, here's the cat. I haven't seen him in a bit. When the dog's around, the cat is not. So we have some fun stuff here. We did this last time, right? The flip out. I like that. We could decorate this with some, oh, there's that little bump there. Decorate that somehow, some way. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. Is this one back here that I'm not thrilled with. I want to try some lunar paste there instead, just to change that color, because I wasn't thinking, and I used the green and it came onto the pink and it kind of made mud. So I was thinking I could just put some lunar paste on there, and I would like it better. Of course, I have to figure out what color lunar paste. But I've been watching, of course, I'm always watching the YouTube videos, and Tina, lovely Tina, over at Shabby Dabby Doodah, she does her weekly mass makes, and she did 100, and now she's back to like 101, and 101 is the same as 1, so she's repeating them. And this week, I guess, I don't know, she was doing pockets, folding, well, with double-sided paper. Well, you don't need double-sided paper. Let's see. You need a square, though. All right, I am going to, let's just have some fun. And then I was watching Pam at the Paper Outpost, and she did a couple of videos on envelopes, different ways to use, just basic things, you know. Sometimes when we get to creating and the next idea, we forget about the things that maybe we started with, like well, I guess we can call them the basics. I don't know. But anywho's. So Tina did, how big is this? This is on the 10-inch mark, so this is 7 1/4. Doesn't look quite, looks a little crooked, doesn't it? Basically what she did was the easy way. I don't want to put a fold in here though. Bam. I'm just going to mark it right there. So I hope everybody's doing well. I am loving this weather, this beautiful fall weather. Of course, Hurricane Ian is slamming Florida right now. So prayers for everybody there that they survive and are okay and stuff, right? Yeah. All right, so what did Tina do? I don't even remember. I think she did this. She folded it in half that way. She made a square, and then she folded it in half, and then she folded it in half again. Kaboom. And then what she did was she folded one corner in, she triangled it in just a little bit, and then the other corner she triangled in even more, right? Because what happens is this, and then this is going to fold up like that, so we have to cut off this one right here. And then we can use this that we're cutting off. Oh, wait a minute. No, she didn't cut it off. She just kind of used it as a, hold on a second. All right, let me do some pressing down. So, and then this is going to fold up, but this is in the way. I don't remember her cutting it off though. I remember her just cutting one side and then using it to fold it. Am I already making it wrong? Am I already making it wrong? Probably. Let me press that down and press that down. I do know that we have to get rid of this, or we could just fold this in, although that might make it kind of bulky, right? If we just fold it in. But if we fold it in, here we go. If we fold it in, hold on, let me go not as deep as that one. All right, let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. Let me, I folded it in too deep. All right, let's do it this way. Trying to make another one. There. Oh, see, 1, 2, 3. Although this is probably not the right paper to use because it's so busy and all over the place that you can't see that anyways, which is probably why she cut this away and only made 2. All right, but if I cut it away, so if I cut here, that's what she did. All right, we're going to cut down here on the bottom. Oh my gosh, yeah, and then she wrapped it around to give it extra stability in the back. That's what she did. So you have 1, 2, and then you have a third one here. What we could do here is we could fold that down. But then again, the white will be showing because this is not double-sided paper. All right, so let us first glue these down. This is fun. We'll just stick this in there. Oops, see? I don't know. You see, I talked in my last video about rust. You see how that's kind of brown and stuff and rusty looking? There we go. So that's down. And let's put that one down. Okay. And we will put this one down here. We're just gonna do it right along that edge there. Gently. Right. So right. And then this one we're just gonna put right here, just down on this edge here, and fold that up. I will. Just grab the blue one, which is right here. Oh. Okay. Oops, something went flying, and I think it was the pin for that. Dag nabbit. It was the pin for that. Bear with me just a second. And because the thing came off of it, oh, sugar shoes. I'll probably find it with my bare foot. Oh, there it is. Okay, hold on. It is the pin, and the pin has a red ball on it, so you can see it. But I don't know if you can also see how, oops, sorry, rusty and stuff that is. Yeah, see? There we go. My baby wipes are in the other room. Let's see. Oh, here's some baby wipes, but I think these are dried out. Yeah, this is dried out. Well, let's see if we can reconstitute it with some water. There we go. So this pin got all rusty because of the glue, which I don't understand why. I fail to understand that. Why? All right, let's just get some glue here. And what I forgot to do, which is what Tina did, is she took a piece of paper and just laid it back in there. She used the same one. That's okay. We'll put a sticker or something there. And then she glued this down. So to give it added oh. Get that erased. Okay, and just do that just to give it added structure, right? And we need to trim it down just a touch there without actually trimming into that folded piece. There we go. Okay, so, and what we can do is we could just like glue this down there if we want. All right, why don't we do that? We're here, it's here on my desk. This is a punch I have. So let's just do this. I should probably be using the tinier bottle I have, which has a smaller nozzle. Nozzle isn't the right word. You know what I mean. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean. Okay, and actually, let's see if I can use the dry part of this baby wipe to press that down in there and to pull up any extra glue. So there's a kabooma pocket, right? So that's one way, that's one pocket. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Anyways, anywho's, all right, let me stick this pin back in there. So we have that, right. And we could put that anywhere. Let's get you all back in frame here so we can look at where we want to put it. So that's one we can do. That's one we could do. Actually, let's take a look at, see what we have in the first signature versus what we have in the second signature. I think I need to go back here to the second signature because I've been putting stuff in the first signature, and I like that. I do. I like that. Ta-da. Flips out, and there's a pocket in the back. So look at that, and a pocket there. That's fun. That's just a paper clip. That can go anywhere. We could put this here. No, but see, we have that there, so, which is kind of very similar, kind of very. Here's the center. Have to figure out if I want to do anything with the center. Actually, I can build up on envelopes because I love envelopes. Who doesn't love envelopes and pockets? I mean, come on. We love envelopes and pockets. Yeah, we can put that there. This is so pretty. I love how that came out. What do we have? Need to do something with that. Or do we want to put it here? That's so pretty. We could put it here. Let's put it here. Why not? And just going to glue it down on the two sides so that it could be a tuck spot there as well. Gosh, we really need to get into making some journaling cards, don't we? Oh, for heaven's sakes, and some ephemera. Definitely. That's, I think, going to be the next video, is an ephemera, mass make ephemera for this journal, because holy Toledo. Holy Toledo, we need ephemera for this journal. Oh, excuse me. It happens all the time. I come up here. Well, I have my little fan on me too. I get all the snifflies. I did that there. I was actually thinking of doing something similar for back here, you know, with the stars, lunar paste. Although I could use lunar paste because I just love the lunar paste, but I can do it with a stamp. I was thinking a stencil, but then what's coming to mind is Simon Hurley's, I don't know if it's like, he has a stamp with a large flower. I don't know if he calls it prom or something for some reason. Anyway, I could do something like that. But, so, wherever we put that, so there's that. So we have that 1, 2, 3. And that's very easy to make, right? Of course, that's very easy to make. Now I want to do, some, here, let me put this aside. Oh, see, in here we did this one with this, right? Kaboom, kaboom, and kaboom. That was fun. Okay, I want to do something fun with envelopes, so that's what we're going to do. So let's go here to this. We could do the center here. I need to go dig out envelopes. I really haven't done anything with cards. I can make cards, but all right, I'll be back. Okay, so this is what, oh, hold on a second. Sorry. So this is what I've pulled out. I have these, isn't that pretty? It's very heavy too. I have this blank greeting card. I got this Tuesday morning. And this I got Expressions Hallmark, either from the Dollar Tree or from the Walmart. The colors, well, the style, you know, the style's good. So we can do something with those. We can do something with those. And then I just grabbed some envelopes. I have here just some regular, right, you know, little basic envelopes. I have this one, pretty green with the yellow stripe, pale green with the yellow stripe, and I have a CD sleeve, which can be a lot of fun too. Now, and I could also make envelopes like out of a piece of music paper. Something like this too, but this will be a small envelope because this is a small piece of paper. So, do I want to make an envelope out of a sheet of music paper? That might be fun. I can make that in there too. I could use my envelope punch board, or I could just wing it. Okay. Reaching down for this. I also wanted to do something with this. Let's make an envelope out of this too. All right, here we go. The mind is going. Yep, put that there. What do we have here? Oh. All right, let's use this. We could figure out, and I'll take this one just in case that one is, just in case that one's not going to work. All right, I'm going to move the book aside, move the journal aside. We're working on envelopes, so let me cover the glue. Help. There we go. Okay, so these are already made envelopes, so I'm moving those aside. We're going to make a couple of envelopes out of this. This here, I'm sorry guys, I know there's glare, but this here is really in my way, so I need to move that. I need to move that. This is, oh my gosh. I need to clean up my desk is what I need to do. This is a charging cable. Oh, I also need to figure out what was wrong with my sewing machine, but I'm not going to deal with that anytime soon. Wait until I get this darn thing off my foot, because it's really kind of hard to move around in here. I need to reorganize. All right, I'm going to just trim this down to where it's to there. And that, okay. Now, envelope punch board. Makes life easy. Get it. The envelope punch board, because it tells me the size. Of course, it's easy enough. You can make your own envelope. You could just like fold it up. That'll fold down. Glue down the sides. Cut it in a little bit. Boom. You have an envelope. So that doesn't look like I cut it straight either, does it? Anyway, let's measure 10 to 7 1/4. All right, so we need 7 1/4. 7 1/4, 7 1/8, 7 1/2. That's going to give us a square. I don't know. All right. I'm going to cut it to, what am I going to do? I'm going to square it off the same way I squared it off before. We're going to do that there. And we're just going to make it easy. I took out this board to cut it, but I'm just going to actually tear it. There. Don't need that. I need the board. Okay, so we're tearing it. Now. So, I don't know. Let's 3 3/4. 3 3/4. Let's do 3 1/2. All right, let's just do 3 1/2. So we're going to punch it and we're going to score it. And the next one I will make without the envelope punch board, so I can show you how to make an envelope without the envelope punch board, which is just basically just folding it, right? Right. So you measure it with an envelope punch board, and the instructions are on the punch board if you have this kind of punch board, right? You place, for the first one, you place it where it tells you to place, depending upon the size of the card that you're making an envelope for, and then you just turn it, punch, and score it. Turn, punch, score, turn, punch, score. That's what you do with the envelope punch board. It is that easy. And then you have these things to fold in. Now, because you're using a punch board, as you can see, whatever paper you're using, see, this came out as a square. I'm not liking that. We can use it though. Is going to be on an angle. So if you want your envelope to not be angled like this is angled, then don't use a punch board. Or cut this on an angle. But anyway, so for this, I don't want this because it has to fit. So I'm going to trim this down. How big is this? 10. This is 9 inches. So I am going to just take it down a little bit over here. Let's see. Let me do it the other way. Take it down. Well, I'll just put the edge of the ruler, which I think is 1 inch wide. There. Take that off. Yes, I'm throwing it away. I'm not saving these things, people, because I'm not saving. And this one, I will also just place there. Right. So right. There. Now, again, you have to figure out, this is like if I fold it up this way, this is going to be upside down. So I fold it up this way. If that's how you want it, I don't know. It's up to you how you want it. So I'm going to fold it about there. I don't know how much that is. Just eyeball it, right? You can eyeball it. Make my score mark. This is then going to be folded down, right? Because that's the envelope flap. Boom. And there pretty much you have your envelope. Now the thing is, there's a couple of different ways you can secure the sides. You can glue it down on the inside here, right? So let's do that. I think first what I want to do is I will use my little, I am going to notch it because you know how some envelopes, or you could even, you know, if you feel like cutting it, you could cut in or do whatever you want, right? You're the boss. You're the boss of it. So I will also, let's use some pink. Let's just get to ink in here. Now, music paper, this is sheet music, which is, what did I say? Is not as heavy as those coloring pages are, right? It's sheet music. It doesn't need to be heavy, right? I guess the lighter the better. I don't know. It's been many millennia since I played an instrument. I played the flute all through school, and then I quit like when I was in high school because the music teacher gave me the willies. Quite honestly, is why I quit. I just walked out one day. You know, when you're, if you played an instrument in school, maybe your music teacher would, you know, pull a small, like 2 or 3 of you in for lessons or something, right? And I was sitting there. I wasn't there by myself with him. There was another flautist there as well. And all of a sudden, I just totally freaked out. And because he was giving me the willies. I don't know why. These things happen. And I just walked out in the middle of the lesson and I never went back. Never went back. They were pretty stunned. I wasn't first chair, but I was working my way up. Anyway, no worries, no biggie. But I still played the flute at home. I still had my flute. I loved my flute. I love the sound a flute makes. And then my oldest brother, who was a musician and did go to college for music, he went to Berkeley. I came home from college one day and I was looking for my flute, which I had left at home, and he sold it. He took my flute and he sold it so he could buy a new saxophone, which totally pissed me off. But anyway, so, all right, so here's a couple ways you can do this. Now, and I'll show you both. If you glue it down, mind that it's not going to be, you're not going to have as much room because the glue is going to, you know, cut off some space in there. Or you can tape it down on the outside, which will give you the full amount of room you have in there. You could also gusset it if you want. You could put in gussets, which I'm not quite sure that, I guess that could still be considered an envelope type anyway. So I'm just going to glue down here, right? Just a little small bead of glue, like so. Fold it back up. Where is that? Hold on a second. Oh, gosh. Like I said, I really need to, let me just get out another dry baby wipe. Need to clean up in here because, yeah, because I do. My craft table in front of me, I'll have to show you that. I'll do a cleaning video because that's just where everything gets dumped, right? That's where everything gets dumped. All right, so here we have our envelope. It's like a little pocket. Now we can put a closure on there like the little Velcro dots or a little magnet. And I don't think I'm gonna, or we could just put like a circle here. Here we go. Could just put something like that down. Just glue that down just a little bit on the bottom, right? There. And that's just to tuck it in to keep it closed. All right, so there's that. So, ta-da. So that's one envelope. Well, that's not what, although this is not what I was planning on doing. With this, that circle, that little closure there is not necessary because it's fine though, because I was going to do some flippy flappies with the envelopes, and I'll do that, but not with this envelope. Why don't we say that? I'll do that, but not with this envelope. And like I said, the other way you can do it is you can use washi tape to go down the sides. Okay, but here's an envelope that we made, and that can be placed in the book. Let's take the book out, take all these things out, because I just shoved them in there. Okay, so we could put this here. Did we make it too big? No, we made it just the right size. Look at that. That's what I get for not measuring, is I get a, whew, thank goodness it fits. A thank goodness it fits. Yeah. Or let's flip all the way back here. I could put it back here, which, because this is the signature, the end of the signature, I could trim it down some and we could put it here if we wanted to. I could trim it down more, and we could have the envelope in a pocket and a pocket. We could do that. That's something to think about. I'm not going to do it now because remember I want to do something with this, but I don't know what. Whoop, excuse me. The envelope went flying. Oh. Okay, so, but going back to what I was originally envisioning, let me get these envelopes. Let me get to the center of the second signature. Hello, hello. There it is, the center of the second signature. Okay, now we have this, which could be a fun surprise for, we could actually just place that there, right? And cut that off. Seal that because something can get caught there, so we'll have to tape that closed. But so here we have envelopes, and again, there are many, you know, you can stick the envelope on the side of the page like that and it flips out. One book, I remember I did a whole signature of envelopes doing different things. That was fun. That was fun. But, you know, you could fold this back and have the, you know, tape it down here and have the envelope like that, right? Thinking using the back of these envelopes, though, as journaling space. So, say we do this. We could do it that way. We could do it that way. Or we could just glue it down here on this side of the page. We don't need to flip it over the, we don't need to put it over the edge of the page. And then, so there's that. And then we could do it this way. So we could do this, right? So this is a tuck spot and journaling spot. And then it flips open to have a tuck spot. Oh, look, that needs to be glued down, and journaling spot. Or if we want the envelopes, the tuck spots to be on the same side and the journaling spots to be on the same side. So we would have to do it like this, right? Do it like that. And again, we can just glue this down this way. Do it that way. So there are the two tuck spots. And of course you can do different size envelopes. You can, you know, do as many envelopes as you want. And then this is here glued, tucked down, and it flips open like that. So you have writing space here. Or what we could even do here is just glue this down partially. So this is also a tuck spot, right? We could do that. We can also do that, and then we have this envelope, which is fun and pretty. The colors are good, okay. So we could do that, we could do that. And then this one, which is bigger. So what we can do is we can, hold on a second, let me figure this out as we go. I'm going to have to do it this way, right? So that this one, which is bigger, hides all that. Whoops, it's not going to work. I want this to hide that, so then it becomes a surprise. Surprise. We could do it this way. So that is like that, and that is like that. All right, let's see. Oh, those envelopes are going to be peeking out. So it's like, okay, this flips open, and you have a tuck spot there. And then we have this. I don't know if that's going to work. All right, let's just do it this way. Oh, excuse me. This way. And what I might do is just cut this down a little bit so that it's actually hidden by this one, right? So, yeah, I could just trim that down a little bit there. So it'll be like this, and then you open it this way, and you have writing space, right? And that way are tuck spots. Okay, but I am going to, that's what I'm going to do. First, I'm going to glue this down just a little bit because these are very thin envelopes, right? Also, envelopes always have that gum section, so I have to figure out if I'm going to, I have to figure that out too. Like this one has a gum section. All right, I'm trimming this down just, I don't know, whatever that is. Half an inch. Trimming it down half an inch. Now, because I don't want to lose any space here, oh, look what I did. I'm going to use washi tape. I'd like a really thick washi tape. I do have thicker washi tape, but it is not in the same vein as this. Whoops. Hello. Why are you not closing? As this journal. I'm having problems with my... Oh, because this washi tape got stuck. This washi tape. Let me just... There. Got stuck to the drawer above it. Okay. Now... I could use this. Which is a masking tape. Hello. Which is a little beat up masking tape is what it is. All right, I'm going to get out my glue stick. And glue it down. This masking tape is pretty sticky though. And I know this is a bigger piece than what I need it to be. I will glue it, put it down there, which is about, hopefully, there. More or less in half. Not quite, as I can tell, but more or less. Trim that down off the sides. Trim it down. There. Okay. So we have that. And I did that because I want, oh, for heaven's sakes. I want this, come on. Behave yourself. I want this to cover it. Yes, I want this to cover it. So it's a surprise. Surprise. So I need my book back. I'm going to do it this way. Am I going to do it this way? And then it's going to flip out here. And this can be, I can either glue this down I can glue it. We could, like, again, we could do it at the, no, I'm not doing it that way because I'm doing it this way because I want it to be a surprise. Yeah, although if I did it this way, it would still be a surprise. No, it wouldn't. Okay. So, am I going to do anything with the edges? Am I going to ink these edges? I think I will ink these. Let me get my green out. See if there's anything on it. Nope. There we go. Just do a little, have a little fun. It's always nice too. It just, the inking the edges just gives it some definition. Get out of there. Get away from me. Right? There we go. Get a little something something. Gives it a little pop. Gives it a little pop. Maybe it's this green I'm not liking right now, which is possible. This is Later Gator. Oh, there goes the dog. The mail lady, the letter carrier, must be here. She's whining. The dog's whining. Whinging and whining. All right, so I don't remember. I said I was going to glue this down. But I need to also, here I have mowed lawn. Maybe I should switch to mowed lawn. We're going to glue this down. Is that the way? Is that the way? All right, we're going to do it this way first. First, we're going to glue this down here. Now, let me just move you aside for a moment, please. I'm going to glue you down here. Excuse me. All right, so this is gummed. I'm actually just going to glue the whole thing down. I'm not going to try to make a tuck spot or anything. Just glue it all down. I have to make sure I'm gluing it down the right direction. Gluing it down like this. Like that. Ooh, sugar shoes. Did I not get it over there enough? No, I got it over there enough. Can't move it now. All right. Okay. So that's going to be like that, and that's going to be glued down. So I need to get out my, what did I just do with it? There. There we go. Thank goodness for glass mats. Okay. And now we are going to put it in here. Surprise, surprise, surprise. So I need to glue this down. Now, am I going to just glue it down here and leave this as a tuck spot? I will, but that means I need to do something to kill that gumminess there because I don't want it to gum up the works. So put some micropore there. I would put some anti-static powder down on there, but it's because that can, there. Oh, I got that pretty good size. Okay. There. And, oops, I think I just kind of cut the envelope there. All right. So, surprise, 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 surprise. All right, so I need to do this here, here, and here. Sorry. Down those 3 sides. Not going all the way over to that edge. And put it here. Here, here, here. Flippy doodles. Flippy doodles. Got bumps there too. Oops, got a bump right there. Right there. Oh, that's because that's tied. We could untie that and get rid of that bump. All right, let me cover this glue. So there we have, so there we have that. And flip out, flip out. We would just need to decorate it. I need to put a dab of glue here, please. Thank you very much. Let's take a look over here and over here, please. Thank you very much. Okay. And see how this is getting all glued and messy. It wouldn't be as bad if I was actually up here working every day, but, or creating. I don't want to call it work. Work, it's not work, it's fun. But because of my foot, as we know, I have not been able to do that. Anyway, okay, so there. And then we just need to decorate this. Oh, I pulled out the long one, didn't I? We just need to decorate that some. So that's there. And that's a tuck spot. A little tuck spot right there. What happened? Did the glue not? Did the glue not? Let me just, there. Okay. So yes, so we will decorate that. I just want to get them in now. Oh, so also, because this is the center and we're going to have some fun, we were going to do something with this. This is always fun. We could do that as a side tuck and a top tuck, right? We could actually leave this because we can put an envelope there, or we could put a journaling card there. Let's see. How big is this one? Well, that's not going to cover that. I suppose I could make one that will cover that. But that's, I think I'm just going to cut this off. We're going to seal that. So they have a, on the side, right, as a window, and then up on the top. What else can we do with it? I think that'll be fine. So I'm going to freehand, yes, freehand. There. Just do that. I'm going to, what am I going to put there? Because they're going to be putting something behind it. Let's try a piece of micro pour. There. There. And that should keep it done. We should not have a problem with that. Okay. Now, again, we should do something. Let's see if I have anything in my drawer that is not going to be, all these are dried, not be as bright. Worn lipstick. Oh, look, I have some worn lipstick on here. Okay. Whatever's left on my foam tool here, my dauber, whatever you want to call it. And then again, once it's in there, we will decorate it. We will do that at another time. Right there. Just mess around a little bit there with some worn lipstick. Okay, so we are going to glue it down on the 3 sides. Here we go. And be sure what you're doing, Karynjean. You want to do it down here. I was about to go up there, and then that would have been not what I wanted to do. Okay, so just put it right there. Right there. CD sleeves are fun. You can get a whole mess of them at Amazon for a really inexpensive price. And then we could just cut this off here. This can just be a journaling card right there. Wouldn't that be pretty? And we could do the same with this. Or again, we could put it on a page, make it a pocket and a journaling spot. We can make this because it's heavy, so I'm gonna make this a journaling card. All right, let me, I vault. I'm gonna use my paper trimmer here, my mini rotary, to just get that, whoops, hello. There we go. That looks crooked. All right. There. Actually, this is nice. I could do something with that, right? Never throw anything away. So, this is obviously too big to slip in there, but wouldn't that look lovely? I could trim it down a little bit. Don't know if I want to, though. Right? I'm gonna round those corners. There she goes again. I would have to take off too much. I don't want to take off too much. So yeah, I don't want to take off too much. Let me round those corners. Oh, corner rounder, corner rounder. For some reason, my corner rounder doesn't always give me a nice corner round corner, I should say. Like this one. There. We could actually put that in there. It'll fit. It's such a pretty card that I'm not sure we want to hide it away like that, though. Well, that doesn't go with any of that. We don't want to hide that away either. Oh, it doesn't go with that butterfly. All right, where are we going to put this, people? Now that I have, oh, here, see, I have another one, but that's from the postcard set. All right, so it's going to go back here somewhere. There. I'm just going to put it there. We could place this on here like this. Oh, now we're talking. Now we're talking. If we place this on here like this, and we could make that a journaling spot and a top or a side. I'm thinking a top. I'm thinking a top. Okay. I'm liking this. I want to do something with these edges though. I don't know if I want psych. Let me go back to my worn lipstick. Do I still have something on it? I do. You could barely see it, I'm sure, on camera. Oh, maybe you can. Let's see. Just want just a little bit. Just a hint, just a hint, just a kiss of it. Okay, there, ba-bum, ba-bum, and I said a top, although a side would be more room, but we're gonna do a top. So, here we go, down and around. Kind of went in a bit there. Yep. Fabulous. Okay. There. Boom, 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 boom. That's fun. And like I said, we can decorate it. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to untie this. Thank you. Make it lie a little flatter. Okay, something in there, something back there. We need to be making all kinds of ephemera. Next time around, we're going to make a coin envelope out of this. In the meanwhile, this is Karynjean. You know where you are, Ex Libris Crafts. It's been fun. I enjoy spending time with you. My imagination seems to be wide awake today, and I hope yours is too. All right, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.